Oh, good evening, everybody. Good evening there. How's everybody tonight? Welcome to the live stream again. Shabash. Hey, Baba Ho. It's nice to see you today. Wandering Soul, thank you. Thank you. Yaha hai mai ki lal mein hoon. Mein hoon. Hey, Shabash. Hi, Danish. Danish from Kashmir. Is that the same Danish? Shabash. Shabash. क्या हाल है सबको सब ठीक ठाक है बाल बच्चे सब ठीक ठाक हैं खुशी हैं तुम्हारी शादी हो गई है है शाबाश वाह 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 yes I always remember you Danish from Kashmir yes that's right wow 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 vier far dusri bar vier far dusri bar shabash wow वाह 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 मैं हूँ माई का लाल हाँ 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 yeah that Ruben that view at first was the Trisul window you know that's it uh, शाबाश चलेंगे चलेंगे चांदनी चौक ay बाबा हो ah no I didn't start packing yet plenty of time for packing I go on Monday June 29. So I'll start packing Friday, Saturday evening. Yeah, like that. Yeah. और सब ठीक ठाक है भारत में सब ठीक है सब ठीक ठाक है और अब तक जिंदा है लालू यादव जिंदा है हाय बाबू हाय नीतीश कुमार हाय चिदम्बरम हाय राम रहीम Om Prakash Chotala. Let's hope the internet's good tonight. Often it plays up at this time, 6:30, yes? That's right. We've just uploaded a new video onto my channel. It's about 15 minutes long. Nepal, a Nepali video. When I was in Nepal for the full 3 months winter season, 2021 to 2022. So the video was made there with Dawa Sherpa, who is the head of the family there. I know them since many, many years. I always lived with them, Darman. And Darman is a place in Nepal. That's an interesting message, Ruben, there. Fakirs. Fakirs. I must say that carefully, that word. Fakir. All right. And yeah, that video is when I was staying once again with Darman and Munna and their 2 kids, 2 little girls, Rinchan and Udane. Udane, under the name of Pyrd, Pyrd. You have seen Pyrd on this channel since a few weeks before. She's not on there now, but she's 11, and she's one of their daughters. And I've lived with them many, many times. Dawa's father was Sherpa. Mother was Tamang Nepali, so they're like half Sherpa, half Tamang family. Oh, thanks, Rakshit. Namaste. Namaste. Sab ठीक ठाक hai. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Go, it's pinned. It's pinned. It's pinned. Good, good. Beautiful. Wow. Rakshit, I was just saying, today we just uploaded onto the channel one old video from Nepal about five years before. And when I lived with Dawa's family there, they're my old friends. They're half of my age. I've known them since about 20 years. And that was taken in the Daman, Nepali Daman view tower in Daman. And it's one of the... No, Rakshit, no, that's right. That's an old one. No, no. I did ask our editor to title it Winter of 2021 to 2022, so there would be no misunderstanding, but never mind. Mosquitoes are coming into the room earlier now if I forget to close the door, you know. Mosquitoes, they're everywhere around the world. Yeah, everywhere around the world where there are mosquitoes, they love mostly foreign blood. I mean, I can't say I'm a foreigner now after living half of my life in the Himalayas, but they love that foreign-born blood. It's a different taste. You know, it's like if you enjoy every day eating different masala every day. Sometimes dhania, sometimes lasun, sometimes jeera, you know, haldi and that. So that's right, they do have preferences, Reuben. Oh, there is a date on the video. Excellent. Excellent. Thanks, Rakshit. Good, good, good. Oh, I didn't look at it fully. Good, good, good. I'm very, very pleased to have that video on there. Of course, Dawa, who made the video, originally put it on his own channel, and we know each other since 20 years, so I just said, can I use that? He said, yeah, sure. So there's no problem about that, you know. Hi, Anita. Namaste, Anita. Enjoy the Nepali video. That was from the winter of 21 to 22. I stayed there again a full winter season, and actually the first full winter season I've lived in Daman, Nepal. Yeah, I keep saying Daman, Nepal, not to be confused with Daman Diu in Western India, Portuguese colonial history, blah, 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 blah. And there are one or two other Damans also. One Daman in Saudi Arabia or somewhere like that, yeah? Yeah, we've got lemongrass here, Rakshit. We've got lemongrass, yes. The smell of that in season time is intoxicating, yes? Intoxicating. That's right. We only have a small number of mosquitoes, but they always come for me, you know? Different taste of masala, you know what I mean, yeah. Hi there, Anita. Nice for coming. Thank you. Yeah, enjoy the Nepali video, and that's one of my best videos. And the only thing now is one loose end in Daman, Nepal, is that during the winter season, after a snowfall, I want to be sitting on Daman top. That's the super top above 8 terabab. That's the same mosquito. That's the same mosquito. I recognize its face. No, I'm serious. 8 terabab. Yeah, we've got nets on the windows, of course. Sometimes I forget to close the door, you know. Yeah, the only loose end I have in Darman is, listen to this, above Darman, 4 kilometres, going south to Bihar State. That's the same road. We're about 75 kilometres south of Kathmandu. So above Darman Super Top, it's just 4 kilometres above Darman village, just off the motor road, just 20 minutes off the motor road. There's a huge Nepali radio, big tower, you know, communication tower. And you can, with the permission of the tower technician, he lets you climb up the tower. It's an easy ladder. It's a big ladder. You climb up there about 3 levels, and then you're completely above the tree line, and there are no obstructions. And on a clear day, you can see a most remarkable mountain view. Okay, you've been to Almora Binsar. Wow, wow, wow. You've been above Jageshwar top. You've been above Korsani here, the super top, Pinakeshwar. You've been here, you've been there if you live in the mountains, but you've never seen such a long view as you see from Daman top, south of Kathmandu in Nepal. I've visited there many, many times, and I've seen several times the best view. And in short, if you compare with the longest mountain views you probably have seen in the Himalayas, it would be two times as long, 2.5 times as long, you know. It's actually from east to west on a very clear day in December, January, February. It's 700 kilometres long, as the crow flies, as the bird flies, 700 kilometres long. And the name of that top and tiny village is called in Nepal Shim Banjang, which just means cold pass. There's a pass going along the road, you know, and you just climb above there, 25 minutes, you're on the top. But from the ground, on the top there, under the tower, ground level, there's not one place where you can see the full view. So you just climb up 3 levels in the tower, don't fall down onto the cement base, and you can sit there, and it's like you're a bird up in the clouds there, an amazing view. You can see from the east, from Kanchenjunga Himal. Kanchenjunga's the biggest, third biggest mountain on the planet, Kanchenjunga. You look across, and even nearby there, you can see 1 or 2 Sikkim mountains, Sikkim Bhutani mountains. Come across to the west, to the left side, and you can see all of the major peaks around Mount Everest, like Everest itself, Sagarmatha in Nepali. Yeah, Everest was an imported foreign name, a name which the British imposed onto the biggest mountain in the world after they measured it. They put the British name on there after the surveyor for purely egotistical reasons. And you can see all the main peaks around Everest there. Come across to the west again, to the left, you can see other main peaks of Cho Oyu, Manaslu, Makalu, Dholagiri Himal, Annapurna Himal. And listen to this, that's in West Nepal. And on an exceptionally clear day, I've seen it 3 times, you're looking to the left, to the west, you can see across the West Nepal border into where we live, where I live here in Uttarakhand. You can see across the West Nepal border on a very clear day the double-headed peak of, which peak's that? What's the biggest peak totally inside Indian territory? What is the biggest mountain 100% totally inside Indian territory? What is it? I'll come back to this subject in 5 minutes, okay? Does anybody know? Yeah, nice blog, isn't it, Anita? Very nice blog. Yes, that's right. Daman. It's written on the video. The title of the blog is, it's called in Hindi Daman, Daman, do, but it's actually Daman, Daman. They're in the top class, the elite class, you know. They're in the top class, the elite class, you know. I'm not saying that, but um, when I was younger, I used to give blood to the blood bank in Sydney, and they get a bar. We give. I don't have a. The highest mountain is high. 8,000 meters means 26,000 feet. And on a very clear day from Daman Top in Nepal, the western horizon, last peak, it looks huge even from last peak. It looks huge even from Nepal. It's hard. The list of the top 10 amazing place. It's far enough south and about nine of the main 14, or there are 14. Actually, there are 15 because in recent years, the Nepali, a major peak, a newly discovered one, you can say, near Darjeeling, is situated half in Reuben Wandering Soul is asking, what, David, on the village level in Dharma, Nepal, like a watchtower? Yeah, very much like a watchtower. One of them, the classic watchtower, that's where where we made that video 5 years ago. That's right, that's Dharma Watchtower. And just near there, there's a little hill called, it's been remodeled, it's called Selfie Hill, Selfie Danda, Selfie Hill. And the just as you approached the village, it was built some years ago. There are a lot of like iron steps going up. It cost lakhs and lakhs of Nepali rupees. Um, that was organised by one of the village men, who a well-educated person, who was the village president for some time, on the good side of the people. A village president who was on the good side of the people, believed in developing the village, didn't believe in putting all the funds into his pocket. And they built dozens and dozens of iron steps going up, and they built a big cement top there with railings, and that's called, you can call it in English, iron steps or something like that. Now there's one other place. Oh, the other, you can say the fifth panorama place is not in the village. It's just half an hour below the Daman Super Top, and it's called Everest Panorama Resort. Everest Panorama Resort, which is the second longest view from there, just below the Super Top. A place where, when I last looked at that place a few years ago, they got Wi-Fi, hot water, geyser, and everything there, you know, nice food and everything, nice restaurant, called the Everest Panorama Resort, just below the top of Daman Top. in Nepal, right, to look at the Himalayas. And that place a few years ago was charging Nepali tourists 10,000 rupees, 10,000 Nepali rupees a night for a nice room, bathroom, everything like that. Um, and the Indian tourists were being charged 10,000 Indian rupees a night. That was the system. Our net's all right now. It seems better. Yes. The name Darman is a little confusing, but generally it's accept because I'm interested in etymology, English of course, etymology in English especially. Etymology just means the study of, ology means study of the roots of words, the origins of words. And I looked in a very good dictionary, and Darman means um, um, oh, I forget now. I'm confused with the meaning of the word Nepal. Nepal also has a different etymology. Um, I think Dharman, yeah. Dharman, I think in Sanskrit means love or something like that, at the lovely place. Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Hi, Pat. How are you tonight? Fine? Good. We're having some bugging internet issues again. I think now also, this is the time when a lot of people get onto the internet all at one time. That mosquito, it's the same mosquito. It's been bothering me for a while. Sometimes, Pat, I forget to leave the door open. If I forget and I leave the door open for a few minutes. Now I recognize that mosquito. No, I recognize its face. They love they love blood from people who come from outside. I can't call myself a foreigner, but how are you going, Pat? Did you have a nice day there? Is it getting cooler now? Do you use a heater? What sort of heating system do you have there? Terabop. You can understand what that means. Mm. Ah, ah. Now, now. If I get the If I get my lighter, I can burn that mosquito while it's still alive. Burn it to death. Yeah, that might surprise you, but some people do enjoy burning mosquitoes while they're still alive. Don't be surprised. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, now that the rain's coming, when it comes is another thing. That's right. That's right. Rainy season, yes. Pat saying hello to Rakshit, saying hello to Rubin. There's only one in the room at the moment that I can see. There are a couple more under the bed. I don't use mosquito spray, but they're really only a tiny number. But as you know, if you're having a meal and there's just one fly in the room, one fly can make your meal miserable, right? The number of mosquitoes here is nothing like down below in the hotter places. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's very quiet so far, the program. We might only get 8 or 9 hours tonight. Let's see what happens, yeah? Yeah, Pat, what sort of Have you got like a central heating system in your home, or a little heater like that? What sort of heating system have you got? Oh, you use a ducted aircon system. That sounds good. I got the mosquito. Where's my lighter? Hmm? Some people say that mosquitoes and leeches are the original vampires. The whole story of the vampire, of course, is just a myth, you know. It's just a story created so that some area here or there will attract a lot of tourists, you know. Same like the Yeti in the Himalayas. The Yeti is definitely a locally produced story here and there, especially in Nepal, you know. Nepalis are clever people, and they know that when they invented the Yeti story, the big, like the monster of the Himalayas, they knew when they invented that Yeti story that extra tourists would come to the Himalayas hoping to see the Yeti, hoping to see the Yeti, take a photo and upload it onto YouTube and show their grandchildren, you know. Ruben, no, we don't know. We don't need mosquito nets up here. Um, I like that we've only got a small number of mosquitoes up here. Nobody really uses a mosquito net. That's down in the lower places, the hotter places, you know. Hey, now, Rosie Burgundy. Namaste, Rosie. Look at my surprise. Hey, Bobry Bob. Hey, Sarabi Bob. Hey, nice to see you again. You disappeared for about 10 days, Rosie. Did you have a nice rest? Did you recharge your batteries? Yeah, other people are happy to see you too. Of course, Rosie's real name is. Um, I know I have a problem with this name. It begins with like um, Aradhana. Aradhana. Dho. Aradhana. That's right. It's nice to see you after, about 10 days. Did you have a nice rest? Did you have a good long break from live streaming continuously? Wow. You had a lot of fun. That's great. That's good. I can imagine. No, I can't imagine. Excuse me. That's great. That's great, Rosie Aradana. That's good. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I keep quite fit at 76 Chanakya. Nadam. Swank, swank. That's called swank, swank in the Himalaya language. When the sound of the swank, swank. Yeah, no swank, swank. No, no dum and no rum. And the skin's still quite good, isn't it? Hey, the skin's quite good. I drink 3 liters of water every day, but including buttermilk, coffee, like that. No marriage tension, no quank quank and gitch gitch, much hard. Um, it's basically one man, one budget. One man, one budget, and one stomach, Chanakya. Um, uh, I admire you married people. I admire you married people with kids, big houses, big budgets. Oof. You married people look to me like heroes. You married people look to me just like heroes. The responsibility. Oof. Ah. That's right, Rakshit. Na dum na rum. Na dum na rum. Look, Janakia, you should worship married men. I don't know if the word is worship. That gets into a little bit of a suspicious area. Areyar. Ooh. No, I know what you're saying. No, you married people do really look like big heroes to me. The responsibilities that you take on, the responsibilities. Oh, I have enough responsibility just looking after myself. One man, one stomach, one budget. Bapri bap. Bapri bap. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, Rosie, I've had a nice time. Since 3 nights, Rosie, I've cut down on the all evening live stream with a break. I've cut right down on that. And Aradhana on June 29, my 1 year continuous stay in India will finish, and I'm feeling sad about that. But the Himalayas is one, and I'll be happy also in Nepal, you know. So these last 10 days before I go to Nepal, Aradhana, I'm just live streaming from 6 to 9:30, and that's a fairly peak time also. Um, Listen to this. If well, I know what your times are, but Rosie, in the last couple of nights there, I have got 20. Not last night, but the 2 previous nights. I mean, Thursday, Friday nights, Rosie. On each night, I got it 22 live stream watch hours from 6 to 9:30 on Thursday and Friday nights. 22. That means a total of, Rosie, do you know this? Do you know about this? It's easy to get this at the end of your live stream when you press, the top left-hand corner's got the cross, and you press that, and then it says, do you want to end the live stream now? And you have finished, and you say, yes, end the live stream now. Immediately after that, a panel comes up on the screen and it says, how many people have watched the live stream? How many people watched the live stream, right? Let's say 200 watched. And then just scroll just to the right side, and it says average viewing length. What's the average time in minutes of each viewer? So say you've got 200 viewers there, and it says average viewing time 3 minutes. So you just go, 200 viewers by average viewing time 3 minutes. So it's 200 times 3, which is 600. 600, that means you've got 10 hours, right? And on Thursday, Friday nights, I got a huge response from 6 to 9:30 p.m., 22 hours, which is pretty incredible, pretty incredible. That's it. Your shows a graph, does it? Mine just shows the figures, Hi, Shin-chan. Nice to see you again, Shin-chan. Nice to see you. Namaste to you. Have you finished work today? I hope you're fine. Aapke say ho. David, do you regret for not marrying? No, I have never, ever regretted for 1 second that I chose not to get married. Never regretted it, honestly. Not for 1 second. But to be honest with you, I'm not a cook. And to be quite honest with you, and please don't misunderstand me, I do miss having a permanent kitchen and a permanent Rasoiki Maharani, Queen of the Kitchen. Don't misunderstand me. I do sometimes regret not having my own kitchen and no Rasoiki Maharani, no Queen of the Kitchen. Aradhana. Yeah, I can understand that best in Roman Hindi. I see. The emphasis is on RA, is it, Rakshit? The emphasis is, yeah, and Rosie said to me, even Indians have trouble to pronounce her name. Yeah. Aradhana. Am I getting it right here, Rakshit? Yes or no? Aradhana. I see. For some reason, I'm looking at Ruben's message to Rosie. Um, for some reason, I can't connect with you, studio. So twice a month, my manager, we have a small team, my manager sends me that panel and it shows how many live stream hours I've made. Currently about 3,200 like that, yeah? 3,200, 800 to go. Otherwise, I don't just see it popping up automatically. Aradhana. Thank you. Aradhana. Ta. DH. Yeah, yeah. No wonder you call yourself Rosie. Yeah. Hi, Thakur. Namaste to you, Thakur. Oh, Aradhana. Rosie. I don't want to be intrusive, but when do you plan to start live streaming again? And I'll do my best to get on there, okay? When do you plan to join live streaming again, Rosie? I see, Patricia. You learned how to cook when you got married. Wow. That was a close shave for the husband. Wow. It's too late for me to learn how to cook now, much too late. Um, I love eating other people's food, you know. I love eating other people's food. Um, it's too late for me to learn how to cook now, Pat. It's like if I tried to learn a foreign language at 76. Not easy. Not easy, believe me. And I am interested in languages. Ah, you're coming back tomorrow night. Good. Well, that will be easy for me to join because I go to sleep about 1 o'clock and I'm only streaming to 9:30 now, so I'm starting to view match highlights of the soccer football finals in America, you know, in North America. What shall it profit a man? He will gain the whole world but lose his cook. What will it profit a man? He will gain the whole world but lose his cook. Lose his soul. Lose his soul. We've just been talking about food and cooking, Thakur. All right, then I'll start cooking just for you, Pat. I'll go down. I'll buy a gas cylinder. A full gas cylinder weighs, I don't know, about 25 kilos. Very expensive at the moment with the Iran USA conflict. I'll buy a whole lot of kitchen utensils. I'll make a new water system into the room here, make a kitchen here. Um, I'll buy tons and tons of food items, spices, beans, all that. Um, and I'll spend about a quarter of the day cooking food just for one person. Yeah, no, I'm still enjoying live streaming very much, Aradhana. I'm still enjoying it. I am. Yeah. We're making a nice family here, and sometimes People come back from months before. They haven't been here for months. They tell their story, what they've been doing, aradhana. They tell their story, working hard, studying or whatever. And people just surprise me sometimes. Every night, one person at least just suddenly comes back after months, you know? And sometimes we get people viewing from strange countries like you wouldn't expect, like Afghanistan 2 times, Iraq, Mexico. There was one some months ago, Aradhana from Turkestan, wherever that is. Um, Hong Kong occasionally, you know, like that. Yeah, yeah, it's strange. New Zealand, Canada. One person came from Germany. We got a regular person, Niraj Upreti from Uttarakhand here, lived in Sweden, worked in Denmark for many years. He comes almost every night. Ah, yes, Patricia remembers Rosie. Just call her Rosie, Pat. Don't try the Indian pronunciation of her real name. All right, and that's nice. Rosie, under the name Rosie Burgundy, is coming back after a long break. She's coming back tomorrow night, probably the same time, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m., you know. That's the only time, Pat, that Rosie can live stream. Thakur. The earth is now flat for Palestinians. The earth is now flat for Palestinians. That's an interesting comment. Let me work that out. Ah, Rosie, world famous on a very tiny little level. Tiny little level. It's not yet paying, but times may change, you know. In the future, couple of months' time, all I want, honestly, from live streaming and videos, blah, 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 just enough to cover my food expenses and mobile expenses and medicine expenses. That makes up most of my daily budget. Medicine, you know, Ayurvedic medicines, mobile maintenance, you know, costs, and food. If I can make just $7 or $8 a day, that's all. 600 rupees. Really, that's all. I'd be more than happy with that. Ah, Taco, no, once again, if you see the date, look, today we uploaded a new video, a 15-minute long video, and the title is Winter in Daman, Nepal, 2021 to 2022. That's an old video. Now, I'm still here in India, and I go on Monday the 29th. Thanks, Rosie. That's great. You all support me. That's great. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Mahito Kaisarahunga Kangal. Kaisarahunga Kangal. Kangal. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, some people prefer electric stoves. That's right. Thakur is saying the Donald Trump Iran deal got postponed as the Israeli fanatics are not ready to cease the war. I must add something to that, Thakur. I try to stay in the middle between the Palestinians and the Israelis. On the Israeli and the Palestinian side, there are good guys and bad guys. Do you feel, Thakur, that I'm not going to open this subject up now. It's too long and complicated a subject, Thakur, but Palestinians, terrible problems, terrible problems. Do you understand, Tarkor, that Israel has huge mega security problems, huge security problems on all sides? Do you understand that? Wondering so. All right, look, I'm going to stick my head out the door for 1 minute. About that background noise. It's possibly coming from my 5-year-old cheapy Redmi 9A mobile. No, Ruben, there are no crickets making that noise. Cricket, what do you call cricket? Like locusts, cicadas, tittily? No, none, not one. There's not one bird chirping out there, and I think it's a combination of some humming noise in the mobile plus the sound of nature. Thanks, Rajit. That's exactly what I asked Dippy to put on the video. 15th of December 2021, View Tower Dharma, Nepal. Exactly, that's right. Beautiful. Good, good, good. Let's just put it down to some sort of sound inside my old phone, cheapy phone. It only cost 7,500 rupees in 2021, and the sound of nature. Taco says, David, are you on a refuge retreat since you got retirement and that too? Oh, minimalistic way of life. Minimalistic, absolutely. I've been a minimalist for decades in my life. Um, 2 reasons. One is budgetary. I'm no longer the rich person that I used to be, but things may change soon, Takur. So it's partly budgetary, and it always has been, because when I was back in Australia working, I was always working hard, living like a minimalist, saving for the next overseas tour. And that's the other reason, really. In the past, they're saving for the next tour, making as much money as possible, saving as much as possible, so I could have the longest possible tour outside Australia, you see. Tarkor says, with that approach, no place is difficult to live. As a minimalist, yeah, definitely. And I tell you honestly, I'll tell you one nice thing. I'll tell you one nice thing in about 3 minutes, okay? And I'll tell you this from my heart. This is not a new idea, but you will like to hear this in about 3 minutes. Hi, Daisy Tiger. Namaste, Daisy. Excuse me, there was some connectivity problems after I finished my meal. I couldn't ring you, and the best place for making calls, receiving calls, is just 5 minutes from the house, right on the front of the hill, right in front of the nearest tower. You liked the sound of the door, did you, Rakshit, when I went outside? Ah, David, you're as old as my father. Wow, wow, that old? Whew. Hey, Daisy, the man, the man, the Jabbar Dustwala, hasn't appeared here since 2 nights. He's sulking, isn't he? Sulking, a little bit angry. And now you other people, you can listen to this conversation, of course, but don't question me what I'm talking about, because this is just a private thing between Daisy Tiger and myself, okay? So I can't give you any more information. Daisy Tiger, I think he's sulking. He didn't like being shown the mirror. He didn't like being shown the mirror. He feels rejected. And he's saying, well, I'm not coming back onto this live stream. I'm never coming back. And that type of personality cannot accept criticism, can they, Daisy? They can't accept criticism. But, Hogger. Ah, nice, Rosie. You're having Rajma in dinner. Red kidney beans. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. And roti. Ah. Signature cap. Where is the signature cap? I'll find it. I'll find it. Now that feels like it there. Looking for the black one. I like the black one when I'm live streaming. I like the back one. The black one. I don't like the white cap. It doesn't go well with my white skin, you know? Yeah. Yeah? This was gifted to me by Donald Trump. Donald Trump only wears a fox hat, you know? You can call him a fox, or you can call him any other name also, Donald Trump. Donald Dump, eh? Hey, Donald Dump. Tera baap ka naam kya ho? Hey, Donald Trump. There it is. Are you happy with that, Ruben? Hi, Harish. Nice to see you, Harish Sharma. Namaste. Kya hal hai? That's right, Thakur. A creaking door is good. It makes you alert if some unwanted stranger comes in, you know? Yeah. Ruben, don't worry about the mystery person that David's talking about. It doesn't concern you. It's totally between Daisy Tiger and myself, okay? The full story must not be revealed, you know? Naraj Madhoniye, huh? Hey, Shabash. Oh, I'm not interested in getting WD-40. If I get a tin of WD-40s to stop the rusting on the door, then I'll have to carry that tin of WD-40 to Nepal, you know? We travellers, senior travellers, don't carry too much. And we like to carry items which have another purpose. Do you know what I mean? Like I can use my down jacket, I can use my warm winter pants inside a bag as a pillow. I don't have a pillow, so I can make a pillow out of the jacket, a pair of warm pants, just like that, you know. Rosie, some people say Dolan dump. Is dole? I've heard that before, and it must be a respectable word if you're using it. Doland, is that like a Hindi word or something like that, or? Taka, any blunt question, but don't ask a question, okay? Any question you like, Taka, but please Don't ask me that question. He may be listening, Pat. He may be. I know all the names on here. I know where some of the people live also. No, he's not listening. Oh, excuse me. I'm too clever for myself, Pat. He may be listening, waiting for us to mention his name. We'll never mention your name again until you come back, okay? We're not going to mention your name until you come back, all right? If you choose to stay away forever, it won't hurt me at all, okay? It won't hurt me at all. I'm advancing very well now towards 4,000 hours. So if you stay away forever, mystery man, it won't hurt me, okay? You're only hurting yourself by not rejoining this live stream, okay? You're only hurting yourself. And as far as your huge knowledge goes, I can get that knowledge on Google, Barbara, anytime I like, all right? Or Meta AI. So there, all right? How's your ego feeling now? Oh, you like it, Pat? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, this was gifted to me by my manager, and he said, wear this when you're live streaming, and one day you'll be world famous, David. I can't say, David, when that will happen, but it will happen, and you'll be world famous. People will be watching your live streams from Niger. Niger. Where's Niger? That's a real country, Niger. Don't be confused. People will be watching your live stream, he said, from Belize. Where's Belize? It's a tiny country. Yeah, they vote in the United Nations and everything. Um, Timor-Leste. Where's the country of Timor-Leste? I'm not so clever, but I know I'm stretching your knowledge here. Um, um, People may one day join me from the tiny, tiny mountain country of Andorra, Andorra. I'm into geography now. I love geography. Um, Lesotho, have you been to Lesotho? There's no McDonald's there, so don't go, okay? um, Palau, have you been to the island of Palau? Palau. No, don't get confused. It's not like fried rice, okay? Have you been to the island of Palau? Palau. I bet you don't know where Palau is. I bet you don't know. Don't look on the internet, okay? Don't cheat, all right? Um, Liechtenstein. Do you plan on visiting Liechtenstein? There may be people one day come from Liechtenstein watching this live stream. Luxembourg, everybody knows where Luxembourg is, etc., etc. So my manager gave me this cap and he said, wear it every night on live stream, David. Don't forget. It's your good luck charm, you know? Hey? And it is, yeah. All right, that's enough of these ego projections. Now, Thakur, the philosopher, again saying, neither are we good, nor are we bad until we are given choices. Neither are we good, neither are we bad until we are given choices. Whew, that's heavy duty stuff, that Thakur. Just let me write that down and I'll think about that before I go to sleep, all right? Today's Father's Day, is it? Is it today's Father's Day? Whew. Mera apna mara sara. Mera apna mara sarabi darpog bap. Wow, wow, wow. Now, it's very appropriate for me to say that. Very appropriate for me to say Mera apna mara Sarabi Darpok Bab. Just today, forgive me, Daisy, okay? My own dead, alcoholic, cowardly father. It's Father's Day. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Thakur. No, I'm not a fakir. I must say that word very, very carefully. Fakir? Can I say fakir to avoid any misunderstanding on a public live stream? No, I'm not a fakir. Actually, I do sleep on, I do sleep on hardwood, on a plank, yeah. I'm a minimalist sleeper. It has a thin mat under, a thin mat and a blanket. And they are excellent for my back, just enough so that I like to sleep basically on my left side, Thakur, because the left side is best, especially at night, for digesting the food in the right direction. And sleeping on the left side at night is great for relieving pressure on the heart. And sleeping on the left side is definitely the only way to sleep. It's great for the health. Yeah, it is a hardwood bed. I feel uncomfortable in soft mattressy beds. Tarkor says, if you see the thing from a different perspective, it opened up. What's the blunt question then, Tarkor? I didn't get the blunt question yet. As long as you don't ask me that question, I'll be quite okay. Rosie, Doland. I hear the name Doland dump. Why do people use Doland? I mean, is that a Hindi word or something like that? Please tell me, somebody. Does Dolan have some name in the Hindi? Oh, oh, oh. Harish, in his supreme freedom of not being married, Harish Sharma, in his supreme, super happy position of not yet being married, not yet having family responsibilities, huge budgets, and kutch and gitch in his life, says he's yet to become a father, so everybody chill and remain till the time comes, okay? Beautiful, beautiful, Harish. Send more messages like that. Thakur, the supreme philosopher says, no, he is a philosopher, he says, the search for perfection can cause us to lose our mental peace. Wow. How's your health these days, Thakur? Is it okay? Remain calm, Harish. Remain calm. Remain calm at all costs. Even although there's chaos all around you, remain calm. Yakuza, hi Urvashi, namaste. Aap kaisi ho? How are you? Are you fine, Urvashi Yakuza? Nice to see your name again. Thank you. Thank you. I see, Rakshit, the word fakir is probably Urdu Persian language, I say. Thakur, you ain't no fakir, David. Fakir owns nothing. So Thakur, well, I'm not a fakir, that's good. So if the fakir owns nothing, how do they survive? If the fakir owns nothing, they're trying to prove some philosophical point or something. How do they survive? Are fakirs living on the hard work of other people or something like that? That's how the Westerner would ask this question, you know? Got a very nice soft bed, have you, Rosie? Good luck to you. Yes, Pat, they're great for the back. Thakur said, I thought it was wise never to ask. All right, look, after 8 months of live streaming, 6 nights a week, my skin is pretty thin, Thakur. It's pretty thin, it's pretty thick, my skin. Not as thick as a pig skin. I've said this before. My skin's not as thick as a pig skin, but it's pretty thick. I'm an old traveller. I've been live streaming 6 nights a week for eight months now. I'm still here. They didn't arrest me yet. They haven't cut my YouTube account. They didn't assassinate me in the marketplace. Ask that question. Please ask it, Thakur. You can ask whatever question you like. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, okay? I think. Okay? Thanks, Thakur. Thanks, Aradhana, Rosie, and Thakur. So all I want to know is, I understand that now. It's a slang word, Doland. So all I want to know is that Doland itself, the word Doland, doesn't have any particular meaning. Is that right? Please tell me yes or no. Don't keep me in suspense. No, Rakshid, I didn't ask about Donald Duck. I said Donald Dump. Donald Dump. We all know what dump means, garbage dump, rubbish dump. And if you look on an American English dictionary, dump also has another specific meaning in North America. Rosie's saying, then we are both using different meanings of the same word. Well, I'm more confused now. My friends hate Trump, so they say it like that when we talk about it in public. I see. All right then. Thakur, the philosopher, says, we love your messages, Thakur, we do. They make us think deeply. Your messages make us think deeply, Thakur. And to think deeply, that can only be a good thing. The world is in chaos in order by it. The world is a chaos in order by itself. Right. Horace, Donald Duck, the cartoon. Right. Thakur, the fakir lives on alms. ALMS, yeah, alms, gifts, donations in form of food mostly, and 1 or 2 pairs of clothes. I deeply respect that, Thakur. I deeply respect it. It's a very, very old South Asian custom to be a fakir, yeah? People give you food, maybe here you can sleep here and there. They give you clothes, give you food. But Thakur, from the Western point of view, we would just say, why can't the fakir just be responsible for themselves? No, I'm serious. I know I'm smiling, but from a Western philosophical point of view, we would say fakir. Why can't the fakir just get a job? Be totally responsible for himself, herself, get a job, be self-responsible, and just be a self-responsible human being. That's what the Western philosophical ideology would ask. What do other people think about that? Wandering soul, this has gone to another direction. Yes, it has. Thakur says, you got wise followers, Mr. David, that's a boon. You got wise followers, Mr. David, that's a boon. Yeah, it can only be a boon. It can be only be a boon. Yeah, that might be a typo, Rakshit. I think Thakur's English is good enough. Yeah, I did comment on that. I did say ALMS, yeah. Daisy Tiger says, your son accidentally put Fevikwik in his eye. Busy. Ooh, well. I hope he's recovering from that. Harish, Donald Trump, not a debatable topic here. Just saying, yeah, look, why are we waiting? Why are we wasting our time on Donald Dump? That's right, Donald Dump. Yeah, Donald Dump has a specific meaning in American English. Now, more messages are coming now. Thakur, David, how would you want the world to remember you once you departed from heaven? If there is any. Heaven is a very, very cleverly constructed human concept, Thakur, thousands of years old. I think heaven has two main reasons. One, if you're a good human being, and do the right thing, when you die, you'll go to heaven as a reward. But some naive humans do believe that. Some naive, innocent thinking humans do believe that. The other thing about heaven, the other use of heaven is that when we die, the door won't just shut finally and there'll be a huge black screen. Some humans can't accept the idea of that, naturally enough. So, like the escape route is that when you die, you go to heaven. So don't be afraid. All right, that's enough of that. I'm not a philosopher. Taka, when I die, if people would remember me as being a very honest person, yeah, that's what I would like people to remember me as, a very honest person. I never learnt to cheat. I don't know how to cheat. And just as an honest person. Yeah. Hi, Aditya. Yes, I'm Broccoli. Just for you, I'm Broccoli, okay? Nice to see your name again, Aditya. Nice to see you. Very nice. Thank you. How are you? You keeping fine? Good. Tonight we're medium busy, quite medium busy. Not seriously busy and not quiet either, just in the middle, you know? I may get about by 9:30 about 12 hours, 12 live stream watch hours up, yeah. Harish, I thought David said tacos. I just had it yesterday midnight, so it had me thinking for a few seconds, how does he know? That's what's called coincidence, Harish. That's what is called coincidence. It just happened. I don't remember saying tacos, probably another name, you know. Tacos says, I hate broccoli. Aditya Gupta is saying he's feeling unattached from everything these days. Detached. Beautiful. Stay in that space. Rosie. Look, feel free, Rosie. Not everybody knows your real name. Rosie, not everybody knows your real name. Not everybody knows that you live in Moradabad in UP. Not everybody knows you live in Moradabad, right? Not everybody knows that. Say it, please say it. Say it. I was indicating saying it, and why not say it fully, please? Harish says now we're getting towards the truth. Now we're getting towards the truth. Fakir is fed up from this life and has no skill probably. Even he cheated in his exams but couldn't pass. He cheated in his exams and still couldn't pass. That is absolutely no skill. Right. Can't get any job. He stays fakir until the day he dies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no intended offence here. Rakshit says, Thakur, he's just helping me, David. He's my honorary secretary. That's right. Rosie, what's the definition of a fakir? Oh, I've got a good definition of a fakir. I've got a very good definition of a fakir. I've got a very good definition of a fakir, Rosie. A fakir is a person who just doesn't want to take full responsibility for their own life. A fakir is a person who just doesn't want to take full responsibility for their own life, so depends fully on other people in the name of religion. Now we're getting to the truth about this now. Now we're getting to the truth, right? Now we're getting to the truth. Daisy Tiger, David, I was so afraid to freely express myself about fakir. Heaven, God, now, ha, ha, ha. It's all coming out now, isn't it? Yeah. Tarko says the Matrix trilogy is a good movie to watch, such deep messages it holds. The Matrix trilogy is a good movie to watch, such deep messages it holds. I never watch movies, so I'll miss it. Daisy Tiger, another philosopher here, another philosopher is saying, when you feel you're detached, then you're not detached. When you feel you're detached, then you're not detached. Harish is saying, listen to this, listen to this. Oh, Gigi is back. Gigi, you're a very brave man to come back to this live stream. Gigi, namaste. You're a very, very brave man to come back to this live stream. You don't know what people have been saying about you since you left. Gigi, people have been saying many things about you since you left. Wow. Gigi is giving me a great compliment. He's saying, David, don't listen to this old man, Pahadi David. He has lived his life. He's trying to create depression and hopelessness and negativity among youth. Wow, you haven't changed, Gigi. You haven't changed. I'm very relieved. Gigi, since you left 2 or 3 weeks ago, people have been asking, where's Gigi? Where is he? Where is he? And then they say other things about you, Gigi, which I can't repeat. I can't repeat, all right? How are you anyhow? How are you? Are you fine? Are you happy? Are you happy, Gigi? Please don't go anywhere. Stay here. Stay here. And with you here tonight, I cracked 20 hours tonight. I may just crack 20 hours until 9:30. Wandering Soul says, Gigi the roaster is back. You got a good memory, Ruben. You got a good memory. Rosie, thick skin. Not quite as thick as a pig skin, but it's pretty thick, yeah. I can be heard. I can be very deeply heard. But I won't tell you how, okay? No, don't ask me. Thick skin. Gigi can't do anything to hurt David. Harish, wow, I'm very hopeful and maybe I can use some homelessness. Lots of love. Wow. Gigi, since 3 weeks there's been a huge empty space, a huge black hole in this live stream without you, Gigi. We missed you very, very much. We missed you very, very much, Gigi. You're a master roaster, and you can do some more roasting tonight if you like, okay? I'm giving you an invitation to roast as much as you like tonight, Gigi. You can roast the hell out of me also. You can roast the hell out of me. And I'll only understand that you love me very, very much, okay? Now Gigi's thinking, holy jeez, what can I say? After all that, what can I say? Yeah, what can you say? Harish, listen to this. A newly arrived soul asks St. Peter in heaven, what is the Wi-Fi password up here? St. Peter smiles and says, the password here in heaven is peace on earth. The soul types it in, looks up and says, wait, it's not connecting. Good one, good one. No, that one, that's excellent. Thakur, what did you eat today, man? Thakur, you're close to Godhead, man. You are close to Godhead, supreme consciousness. But what if you know this whole universe is a grand schematic beyond reason? A human mind can never comprehend. It's absolutely true. Of course it's true. Anybody knows that. Daisy Tiger, Fakir is a sand particle with no intentions of its own. It just moves with the flow of air. Does the flow of air mean the efforts of other people? Harish says about the password, exactly. It's not connecting. No, I like it. It's very nice, Harish. Rosie, I love Gigi. I love him like a brother, a long lost brother. I want to sit down one day, have a meal, and a nice long talk and argument with Gigi. I think he or she is a very, very, no, never revealed the gender. Have a nice meal, dal bhat, tarkari, and have a nice talk and a nice argument with Gigi. I want to see his or her face from close up. Oh, hopelessness, Harish. Now I understand hopelessness. Sanatan Explainer. Hi there, Sanatan Explainer. How are you, Samarata from Maharashtra? Have you put all the negativity behind you, Samarata? Have you put all the negativity about that school teacher behind you? Has he stopped irritating now? Do you stop looking at his face? How are you, Samarata? How are you? Fine? That's right, Rosie. That is Gigi's dream to have dinner with, actually lunch with me, because I don't eat dinner, you know. I don't have time to eat dinner. I just have big breakfast, big lunch, and I'm satisfied. Now, Samarta, no negative expressions tonight on this live stream. No negative stories. Don't tell us about that irritating school teacher. Only positive things, okay? All right? In 6 months, being positive like that, you'll be a Mahayogi, okay, Samarata? That's good, Samarata. Tomorrow is school again. You'll focus on your goal and you're very happy in your life. That's excellent. Good, good, good. Only watch 10 minutes of world news every day, Samarata. Only watch 10 minutes of world news. It's enough for you. Enough. Horace says his phone keeps giving its own word. It's like it has a mind of its own. All right. You broke 2 teacups. Good, good. What time is it at the moment? Let's have a look. Oh, now you lovely people, if you've got some spare time, if you've got nothing else to do, if you've got nothing else to do, have a look on my channel. Today there's a fresh 15-minute long uploaded blog, okay? It's actually from the winter of 21 to 22 up in the Himalayas in Dham and in Nepal, okay? Quite a nice video. Please look at it and send me some comments, okay? Nice comments. Good, good. Now, just excuse me for 3 minutes. I'm just going to see a man about a dog, okay? So I'll be back in 3.5 minutes. Ugh. Ah. Oh. Oh, I'm just coming back now, okay? Ah, now I've got 2 mosquito bites on my arm and leg and I'm looking for the Boro Plus. Best mosquito bites, Boro Plus. In my experience, if any clever person has any better treatment for mosquito bites, better than Boro Plus, Moro Plus, then please tell me. Eh? Where's my Bordeaux Plus? Bordeaux Plus. Where is it? Let's have a look here. Oh. I've been using Bordeaux Plus for decades and decades for all sorts of skin problems. And I tell you what, it's equal to the best skin cream on the planet. Believe me, it is. Sometimes if you have a particularly bad skin condition, don't use Bordeaux Plus. You need other things like steroid cream or something like that, you know? Yeah. Samarita is saying, I think this generation is lazier and sleepier. Yes. You see, I tell you one reason, Samarita, why in South Asia at least, the younger generation has become lazier, and we're talking about naked honesty here, is that exam cheating has become so widespread in South Asia that some younger people who are not honest, they know that they can cheat in the final exam. They know they can cheat in their exam. They don't need to work hard. Rosie Burgundy, why don't people like dishwashers? Why don't people like dishwashers? There's nothing wrong with washing dishes for a job. There's nothing wrong with a person washing dishes as a job to make money, Rosie. uh, tell me more. All right. Now, it's just being funny, Rosie. Dishwasher has two meanings. One is the machine called dishwasher, and the other one is a person who washes dishes for a job to make money. That's right. Thakur, oh, Gigi. Now, Thakur, Gigi, an interesting little argument is opening up here. This is what we want to see. We want to see a bit more heat on this live stream, a bit more heat, a bit more heat, some controversy, you know what I mean? Gigi, Thakur's talking to you and he says, Gigi did all the elbow greasing, all the hard work, but still failed to make you flinch for a second, David. So he retreated back to his mother's womb. He retreated back to his mother's uterus, where he originally came from. Yeah, Gigi thinks he's a heavyweight on this live stream, but he's not a heavyweight, he's just a lightweight. The real heavyweights arrive later in the evening, you know? Samarita, Sanatan Explainer. Listen to this. Can anybody give some advice to Samarita, Sanatan Explainer? Sir, I'm confused about my career path. Should I become an engineer, entrepreneur, designer, taxi driver, airplane pilot? Look, Samarita, you just follow your passion. Follow your passion, what you feel you are best in. Follow your passion, something you love very, very much. Thakur, Rosie, don't want to say those words, but I was unable to hold it in my gut, so I just uttered those bad words. Well, I missed that. I missed that. Daisy Tiger is saying to uh, Samarata, don't try to do anything, just study very seriously. You will become what you have to become. Ah, well, that's very wise also. Thakur says, my aim is not to hurt anyone, but I'm ready to give a befitting reply. Yeah, that's my philosophy also, Thakur. That's my philosophy also, you know. We don't need to take bakwas from anybody, right? All right, now I've rubbed some Moro Plus on those mosquito bites, and within 10 minutes, the coolness of the Boro Plus will make those areas feel much better, much better. It's one of the world's greatest skin creams, Boro Plus. The other night on this channel, one nice viewer said, Boro Plus, Moro Plus. Boro Plus is overrated. Overrated? Phew. Now, Sanatan says from 5,000 or 6,000 students from the whole project, only 30 to 40 students came there to do yoga. Harish says, Sanatan, Samarta, you should first complete your studies, which in this case is engineering. Trust me, you will not regret it. Then you can get a job. When you have a sufficient amount of money, you can try other things if you want. That's right. In life, if we can find our passion, then we can find our work position, you know? But sometimes in India, you don't have so much choice about work, do you? Because work is not always easy to get. Thakur's repeating something from yesterday. Some neat aspirant, N-E-N-E-E-T, some neat aspirant got his admission card stating the exam centre was in Abu Dhabi, outside of the country. I'm not surprised. In South Asia, regarding the education system, nothing ever surprises me. Okay? Daisy John, some people just don't want to struggle. They want easy money. Yes, yes. Yeah, Rosie, I was just having a bit of fun. I know you're talking about the dishwasher machine. Well, some people say that the dishwasher doesn't do such a good job as the human. Maybe it's true, I don't know. I see, Taka, about that Indian exam aspirant whose card showed he did the exam in Abu Dhabi. Oof, don't be surprised at that. Don't be surprised about anything in the education system in South Asia. It's equal. The South Asian education system in some areas is equal to the most corrupt education system on the planet. So I see, anyhow, Taku was saying the matter got exposed and drew a lot of anger. The agencies jumped into action and gave clarity to the matter. And what was their story, Taku? What was their clever story? What reply did they give? Amanul, salam, namaste to you. Nice for coming back again. How are you tonight, Amanul? Are you fine? Namaste, salam. Are you fine? Are you healthy? Are you busy? Nice to see your name again, Amanul. Nice to see your name again. Harish, score 85 plus and give G exam. All right then. Thakur, they issued him a new admit card in no time. I'm sure they did. Yeah. Samarata Sanatan. Harish, as my teacher said, becoming an engineer is now an outdated thing. You should become a product designer. Product designer, that sounds impressive. Hi there, Doto. How are you, Doto? Namaste, aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash. Wandering soul, Ruben. No kutch, no gitch tonight. All right, I won't say any more. I won't say any more tonight on the big C subject, okay? We know what the big C subject is on this live stream. Thakur says, I can contrast between a wiser man, or you can recognize between a wiser man and a bad mouth, ill-intended person as you need to. I am no saint. This is Thakur speaking. I am no saint. I've been through many things which might feel awkward if I hate them. Harish says to Samarata, have a backup plan too. Yeah, that's very wise. Yeah, I never use Thakur. Once again, I'm repeating myself again. I never use mosquito spray, but you see, up here in the hills at 6,000 feet, people don't use mosquito nets. We have one or two mosquitoes more in the monsoon time, but I found the best for me personally when I'm down below, traveling down below in a hot place. There are too many mosquitoes. I just get that little bottle of mosquito repellent from the hotel manager, and that doesn't have bad effects on me. Hi there, Hakuna Matata. How are you, Ashok? Nice to see your name again, Ashok. Oh, Ashok. Tonight we uploaded a 5-year-old winter season, snow season video which we made in Nepal. Not my small team here, but the lovely family I live with in Nepal, in Daman, Nepal. That's my home in Nepal each time I live there continuously. And Dawa Sherpa and myself, we made a video together in the Daman View Tower in the Himalayas, winter time of 21 to 22. Have a look at that. It's about 15 minutes long, and one of our better efforts, you know. Thanks, Rosie. Aradhana. Aradhana. Thank you very much. Namaste, Rosie. It was very nice talking to you also. Thanks for staying so long tonight, and see you next time. And I will come on your live stream tomorrow night. I will. I've got more time now because now at the moment I'm stopping live streaming after 9:30. I'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you, young man, young woman. Stay safe. Much love to you also. Thanks, Aradhana. Thank you, Rosie. Wow, wow, wow. Let's talk about another topic, huh? Geography and English. Well, you start. You start talking about geography, Samarata. I love geography. Hakuna, Ashok is saying, some people want instant gratification. They certainly do. Ah, education hasn't corrupted the system. Are you serious, Ashok? Education has not corrupted the system? South Asia is in some educational centres in South Asia, we have educational corruption equal to the worst on the planet. Not all educational systems in India are corrupt, but there are many. Education hasn't corrupted the system. So what has corrupted the system, Ashok? But it's true when you say, if you plant good seeds in the soil, they will grow. That's right, that's right. Ahmad. Hi, Ahmad. How are you tonight? Namaste, Ahmad. Nice to see your name again. How are you? Are you fine? Doto Clips. Why are you reading ancient comments? Ancient means very, very, very old. Do you mean, Doto, why are you reading old comments? If I understand you, Doto, I slowly, in a relaxed way, slowly, in a relaxed way, I reply to every text or message on this live stream, Doto. I reply to every comment slowly, in a personal, individual way. I don't hurry. People know my style. People are patient. They can wait even 10 minutes before I reply to their comment. I'm in no hurry, Doto. I'm in no hurry. Samarata, do I know something about Bhutan? No, I never visited Bhutan, Samarata. The government of Bhutan wants to promote, it wants to protect its lovely country. Bhutan doesn't want too much, sometimes, negative Western influence in Bhutan. So the tourist in Bhutan, the foreign tourist in Bhutan, Samarata, can only get a 2-week visa, and each day to get that visa, you must spend $200. That's right, Daisy. This is true what you say, Daisy Tiger. David, with such a huge population, India is developing so fast, despite the friction force of the Western influence. That's right. Yes, Ahmad, I can see your messages. How are you? Salam, namaste. Are you fine tonight, Ahmad? Are you there in your home with some good friend there? That's nice, Harish. Somebody asked Harish, what's your career? Harish said, I have done graduation in sciences then pursued content writing for some time, and then became a project head in an educational institute, and finally a frontline engineer at a corporate MNC. Yes, Harish, I can believe it. It's been quite a journey. You're 29. Thanks for sharing your personal details. That's very nice. Hi there, Unlock Heaven. That's from Berrinag, Uttarakhand, young Mr. Satish. Namaste, Satish. Aap kaise ho aaj? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash, shabash. Ah, Sanatan explainer. In English, what does my name Samarata mean? You told me before. You told me before the meaning of Samartha. Artha means meaning, doesn't it? Meaning, artha, meaning. Some means together or something. I don't know. Ahmad says, I felt bad for me. I see. Why are you feeling bad, Ahmad? Harish says, education has corrupted the system. It's a rat race out there. Two very, very, very powerful statements, Harish. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When education is corrupt, the whole society is corrupt. When education's corrupt, the whole society is corrupt. Bad seed. Satish from Berrinag says, the Unlock Heaven says, if there is one unit corruption in agriculture, education and health sector, it will give 3 times more drastic results. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is why some people are not positive about the future of this huge country. It's like an uncontrollable cancer, isn't it, Satish? An uncontrollable cancer. Harish, David, do you know that every hour 16 students die due to study overload in India? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yes, Samarata, Bhutan is a very expensive nature for many foreign. For me, how can I spend $200 a day to get a tourist visa in Bhutan, you know? Currently in India, where my budget in India, for various reasons, is much less. My current budget in India in 1 month is about 14,000 rupees for everything. Yeah. Is that about $150? 1 month. That's right. Ah, Doto clip. Is that tukpa? Tukpa. Like a soup, yeah? With kasi kojhol, eh? Very nice. Goat soup. Goat soup. That's interesting what you say, Daisy Tiger. Um, our system has been affected due to the flashy lifestyle of the West. That's one of the big reasons. Yeah, don't blame it all on the West. Um, Internet media, YouTube algorithms are prepared. Listen to this. Internet media, YouTube algorithms are prepared in such a way that Indians feel dejected, depressed, sad about their own country. That's one of the reasons, Daisy. This is where always we begin to disagree. I believe that when we are talking about negative things in South Asia, I say South Asia, right? When we talk about negative things in South Asia, we are usually just expressing the reality. We're expressing how things really are, Daisy. We're not being negative in the wrong way. We're not putting our country down. We are just talking about how reality is. Why are so many people in this country leaving India in disgust about the current situation of the country? Why are they leaving in disgust? Mera Bharat Mahan hai. Ahmad. It's not cold here now. It's middle of summertime, Ahmad. Currently here in the Himalayas, 6,000 feet altitude. It is about, at this time, the temperature is about 20 degrees at the moment, 20 degrees C. Wow. Daisy Tiger. But we will definitely achieve what we deserve. We will definitely get what we deserve. Oh, absolutely. One day, very soon, we will stand strong and developed. One day, very soon, we will stand strong and developed. In my analysis, Stacey Tiger, that one day will not come soon. It will come later. And it will come later. Ahmad says he likes the cold climate. Samarata, you tell me the meaning of Samarata. My Hindi, Sanskrit is not fully developed, you know. That's right, Harish. You will be surprised to know Bhutan is one of the most peaceful countries out there. That's right. They love to protect their country and they take strong measures to resist negative things which come from the outside. They want to resist the negative things. That's right. And they're doing it in a very assertive way, aren't they? Samarita says Bhutan is the only nation which pretends that killing insects is a crime or sin. They pretend that killing insects, or simply they are saying that killing insects. Harish, David, did you invest your money in Treasury back in the day? Do you have some sort of auto credit facility turned on? Do I have some auto credit facility turned on? I would like an auto credit facility, yeah. No, I believe purely in cash system, Horace, just in using cash, you know. I invested my money in the system some years ago and I had a huge loss. It were very unusual circumstances. I had a huge loss in 2008 and 9 when the world economy collapsed. Remember that? Thanks, Samarati. You say excellent live stream. That's very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Wow. Tonight's quite busy, Samarata Sanatan explainer. Quite busy here tonight. You like the red cap, Harish, do you? A big green flag. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, no, no, no. Daisy, I'm not saying that migration is a reason to say that my country is less developed. But there certainly are some aspects of your great country which are much less developed, aren't there? And one of those aspects is delivery of public services. Delivery of public services for the benefit of the public. You must agree on that. Look at the condition in your great country of Nagarpalika services, Jila Panchayat. Hey? Are they working for themselves or are they working for the public? Hey? Sunshine. Hi, Sunshine. How are you? Good, good, good. Wow, wow, wow. How are you keeping tonight? Thanks for coming back, Sunshine, onto our live stream. Thank you. Sunshine, currently, I'm not live streaming all evening. I'm live streaming continuously from 6 o'clock to 9:30. Then I'm having a nice break, all my own time. Currently just streaming from 6 to 9:30. Oh, you're quite right, Daisy Chana, Daisy Tiger. If a force of 1.4 billion stand together, wow, 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 but. Let's be honest, Daisy. Your huge force of 1.4 billion people is still learning to stand together, still learning. Thanks, Pat, for staying so long tonight. Excuse me. And Pat McClenaghan in Queensland, Australia, is going to sleep at about 1:45 in the morning. Thanks, Pat. I love you. Thanks, Sunshine. That's very nice. I think you have come back after about 2 weeks, yes? Thanks very much. Enjoy, Sunshine, and please stay. I'm here until 9:30. And please, everybody, please remember that for this small channel to grow more, we need you lovely viewers to stay more time on this live stream. Okay, please stay more time, okay? Thank you. Good, good, good. And yes, Samarata, the red cap and the green shirt. Bangladesh, red circle on a green background. That's right. And please, you lovely viewers, please tell all of your social circle about my small live stream, and if more people can join us, okay? Hi, Harish. Thank you. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator, in a heap of mashed potato. In a heap of mashed potato. See you later, alligator. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, now, Daisy Tiger, you're saying something very truthful here. In the health system of developed countries like the US, UK, there is a long waiting line for specialist surgeries and extremely costly. Well, it's extremely costly if you look at it from the Indian point of view, but in our countries, it's not extremely costly. It's just part of the normal. But what you say here, even the poor can get their surgery done in no price. Wow, I believe that. I believe that. Yeah, well, Daisy Tiger, the health tourism hotspot is India. It's much cheaper to travel here, live here, and many people also are interested in the old sort of cultures and ideologies in India. Yes, India has many specialities. Daisy Tiger, many specialities. A huge, beautiful, warm welcome mat is one of them. Yeah. Harish? Harish is talking to Daisy Tiger. It never works that way. There will always be polarity no matter what caste, creed, or colour. Discrimination starts from within families and expands outwards. There's also a genetic DNA aspect also, Harish, a genetic DNA aspect to discrimination. Hundreds and thousands of years old in some cases amongst some humans. I call it genetic DNA discrimination in religious ideologies, colour of skin, race. That's right, Daisy, but people from the US come to India for their dental care and UTI treatment. That's right. That's right. Because it can be cheap and it can be good. That's right. Well, it's 8:23. I can stay here with you until 9:30 tonight. Currently, I'm just live streaming till 9:30, then have a nice relaxation period from 9:30, you know. Daisy Tiger. Hi, haha, David. I become sentimental sometimes. So do I. I become sentimental also sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. It's called in English nostalgia. Are you talking about nostalgia? When you close your eyes and your mind goes back into some lovely time in the past, some lovely time, some place, people. Samarata Sanatan is asking, Daisy Tiger, are you a follower of Gautam Buddha, the greatest human from South Asia? The greatest human from South Asia? Wow. Just excuse me, I'm just having a 4 minute break, okay? All right. Oh, I'm just putting on some long pants. Just keep talking to me, I'll keep talking to you, okay? So, Samarata, you please tell me what is the English translation of your name, Samarata? What's the English translation? feeling a little cooler tonight and maybe some rain coming. Ah. I keep sending your messages. I'm just getting more comfortable here, yeah? All right. Okay. Oh. Any new messages? Let's have a look, yeah? Samartha means who can do all things. I see, able to do all things. Lord Krishna is known as Samartha, also a great Indian guru. Sri Swami Samartha had this name. Well, I learned something there. I've learned something there. Wah, 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 wah. That's right, Harish. Indians in the US are doing well. We have some of the best doctors and CEOs there. They're doing much better there, aren't they? That's right. They're doing much better there. That's it. That's it. We're hmm. Samarata Sanatan explainers asking, Harish, are you from North India? Am I 99.9% correct? That's a lovely old tune, isn't it, Samarata? Would you like to hear on the harmonica? Have a listen to this. It goes on and on and on and on. Ah, wah, 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 wah. One of the most beautiful, one of the greatest tunes ever written. Am I right? Eh? 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 All Indian. All Indian. Now I'm just standing up, doing some standing up yoga for 5 minutes. Oh, you enjoyed that one, Samarata, didn't you? Oh. Yes, Samarata, I know the name Dr. Ambedkar. I haven't studied his life, but I think he was a gentleman trying to get more equality for all Indians. Am I right? I won't say any more on it, but he's just trying to get more equality for humanity in Bharat. Yes, am I right there? Om Namo Buddha. Ah, there's one place called Namo Buddha in Nepal. I visited there. I used to live in that area. Namo Buddha Temple, a famous place. Many people visit there from other countries. About 45 kilometers east of Kathmandu. You go to Kathmandu and you go along the road going to China, and it's about 45 kilometers east of Kathmandu, Namo Buddha Temple. That's the name of the village. You pass through the town of Dhulikhel. Dhulikhel. Dhulikhel means the wind is playing. Dhul, or the dust or the wind is playing. That's Nepali name, yeah. Desi Tiger, yes, everyone knows Samartha. Jai Beam. Wow, Jai Beam. Every night I learn new things about Indian culture, you know? Mm. That's one of the reasons I come here 6 nights a week, actually. Right. Now this live stream's going a little bit quiet. It's going a little quiet. Let's have some more messages, please. Samarata, Ambedkar wrote the sacred constitution, the holiest book from India, more sacred than Bhagavad Gita, Quran and Bible. Why? Bapri Bab. The constitution? More sacred than those holy books. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I guess it's not easy, Samarata. It's not easy to write a constitution for the country, yeah? Wow. Because, especially in a huge country like India, with very, very complicated culture, yeah, very complicated culture, to write a constitution for this country must have been very, very hard. A great challenge, yeah? Oh, oh, oh. Yes, thanks, Stacey. I know I have become Pahari Indian. I always say Pahari Indian. Yeah, that's right, 90%. Yeah. Daisy, often people ask me, David, where do you come from? You sound like an Englishman and an Indian mixed together, you know, a little bit of Australian background. And I say, my mind has become Pahari Indian, Himalayan Indian. The heart is the heart and passport are Australian. The old body's from England, and the stomach, mera stomach Nepali ho, Nepali, mera pate Nepali ho, Nepali. Nepali stomach, the body's from England, the heart and passport's from Australia, and the mind, Himalayan Hindustani. Yes, Samartha Sanatan. Yet it had given, the Constitution had given equality to this diverse India, different castes. Excuse me, Samara, don't mind, I was a champion speller in school. I was a champion speller, never beaten, never defeated. So when I see a spelling mistake, I must comment on it. Castes, Castes. Maybe it's a typo. Religions, societies, colours, ethnicities, languages, wah, wah, wah. Pankaj Kumar. Hi Pankaj, namaste Pankaj Kumar. आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? आपका स्वास्थ्य कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक? आज क्या खाया है? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, Sanatan is are you talking in your Marathi language there also? It sounds like yes, Satya, Jakmewar, Sri Krishna, Dalit, Funkad, must Jitat, Nijalo, Tenhua, Hey Swapana, Pahile, Shukhar. I don't understand much of that. Is that Marathi and Hindi mixed together, is it? Hey, Shabash. Utho? Just recharging the old phone. Now at 9:30 I'll be having a recharge myself. I'll be having my supper. The evenings I never have a meal. Since many years I don't have a meal. I don't need a big meal at night. About this time, 9:30, I have a big plate of millet and corn biscuits, ragi or makaki biscuit, with 1 or 2 mugs of very strong black coffee. Strong black coffee, brew coffee. I like brew coffee. It's good for my budget. And I put ginger powder and sugar in the coffee. And that's my supper. With the coffee, I have a very good sleep later. And before sleeping, I have a big, big drink of warm water. Pankaj Kumar, something is not right. It's all right. I'm sitting in one place now, Pankaj. I'm sitting in one place now. Hi, Poonam. Poonam Sharma. Poonam. Where are you from? Where are you from, Poonam? Are you coming back to the live stream again, second, third time like that? Something is not right, Pankaj. What's that? What's not right? Now, Daisy Tiger is saying, David, loyalty is a great quality a person should have. which the new generation are lacking. They're lacking in loyalty. If a person is not loyal to one thing, he can't be loyal to anything. If a person is not loyal to one thing, he can't be loyal to anything. Wow, 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 wow. Phew. Poonam Sharma. Poonam, where are you from? Where's your home? Please tell us if you can. Where is your hometown? Ah, you're from the beautiful state of HP. Very nice. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Poonam, is it your first time on our... Is it the first time on our live stream, Poonam, for you? First time? Desi Tiger. Every religion, every caste is equal. Desi Tiger. Every religion, every caste is equal in a perfect world. Yeah, you knew, Desi, that I would not agree with that, yeah. Every religion, every caste is equal in a perfect world. Yeah, not in today's world, not in today's world. Should be equal, but is not. That's right. Poonam Sharma says, my son is not loyal to me, but loyal to all his friends. Ooh. Sanatan Explainer, what are hemispheres? You can get a good definition of that. Look on Meta AI. Meta AI, Samarta, to describe hemispheres. Oh, thanks, Punam. Yeah, I didn't recognize your name. Aap Kaisi ho. Sab ठीक ठाक hai? Shabash, shabash. Punam, we on Pahadi David's live stream and on your live stream, it's everybody's live stream, we talk on all subjects, Punam. We talk on all subjects without fear. We can talk on anything. We can talk on all subjects. We're not afraid to talk on all subjects. Ah, Samarata, you are expressing, Samarata, explainer, you are expressing ideals. You are expressing very, very ideals, very high ideals. It's real humanity. Every human has the same ancestors and all humans are equal. Very high ideals, Samarata, very high ideals. But in reality, not true. Not all humans are equal. Not all humans are equal. In an ideal, perfect world, yes. You like the cap, do you? That's nice. Wow, wow, wow. I bought that in Nepal 2 years before in a shop in Kathmandu for 90 rupees, Indian rupees. That's right, Desi Tiger. You can see there, David, good people are there in every religion and car. Of course, they just want to live peacefully with their family and friends. Most people are in that category, Daisy, most people. Yagya stories. Yagya stories. Do I play any musical instrument? I can play a little bit the harmonica, Yagya. A little bit, yeah. Sanatan Explainer, what are hemispheres? Just look on Google or YouTube. You'll get full definition of that, Samarata. Oh, Samarata. Oh, you can read Samarata's message there on the wound, pain of sweet dream when I sleep it. Yeah, you can read that for yourself, people, please. Samarata, you're saying, oh, Thakur, are you from Rajasthan? Oh, Thakur, are you from Rajasthan? Why not ask like this, Samarata? Why not ask like this? Thakur, where are you from? Yagi, I'm still learning to play the harmonica, but I can play a little bit, yeah. Um, Do you like that? It's a pretty tune, isn't it? A pretty tune. We will be successful or something. Is that the name of it, like that? Yeah, it's very easy, Poonam, to play that harmonica. We call also mouth organ. Very easy to play the harmonica. Very easy. We will be successful one day. That's right. We must believe that. We must. We must believe it. We have no choice. Desi Tiger, now listen to this message. Listen to this message. Desi Tiger says, David, if God could not provide equality and peace in the last 50,000 years of human existence, he can't do it in the future. Ha ha ha, in my opinion. Well, if we're just talking in common language, Daisy Tiger, I agree 100%. How much do we expect from God? How much do we expect from God? Hey? What can humans do themselves? Hey, this is the question. This is the $1,000,000 question. Are we always looking to God? Or will we look inside ourselves? What can we do? Hey? It's a heavy duty subject, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, Bob. The real religion, Daisy Tiger, the real religion is to love humanity and just empathize with everyone and join with nature and the universe. Punam Sharma, David, what were your challenges when you first arrived in this country to now? What were your challenges, David, when you first arrived in India until now? Um, when I first came here in 1977, I did have a number of culture shocks, Poonam. I had a number of culture shocks. Um, the culture shocks are too many for me to say. Um, Now in 2026, there are less culture shocks for me because my mind has become much more Indian, Pahari Indian, not Desi Indian, Pahari Indian. And so now I feel very comfortable here. Um, um, I mean, there were big shocks of very different religious ideologies, languages, many people very, very different color than I am, different religious ideologies, languages, quack, 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 quack. Yeah. But now I'm more comfortable with those things, Punam. Um, I'm living here such a long time now, coming and going. I have lived in the Himalayas half of my lifetime, coming and going, you know. Still, every day I get surprises. Oh, yeah, I have surprises every day about humanity, you know. Um, um, it's getting cooler tonight, unusually. I feel that some rain is coming. Some rain is coming in the next 12 or 14 hours here. But every day I get new surprises about humanity, Poonam. Every day I get new surprises, but at the same time, nothing surprises me about humanity. Nothing surprises me about the human race. Nothing. All right, Daisy, what's the big secret? No, I won't share with anybody. Hiju Kasham, on the oath of my mother, I won't share with anybody. What is it, Daisy? The big secret which Daisy Tiger is sharing only with me is, David, there is no soul. There is no God. These things are just ideologies. What do you think? देसी टाइगर के आपने पागल हो गया है ऐसा मत बोलो यार ऐसा मत बोलो if you say to everybody there's no God, there's no soul, you will immediately cut a huge security blanket for 70% of the human race, Daisy. If you tell everybody there's no God, there's no soul, you will cut that huge security blanket from under 60% of human race. 60% without God, without soul, they will feel totally insecure. What's insecurity in Hindi? Asuraksha? Hey, Baba. Don't talk like that, Daisy Tiger. Don't talk like that. Hey, wow, wow. I'm glad that nobody's listening to this, Daisy. Daisy, yeah, what you mean is, but the business of God, but, the business of God is the easiest one. Yeah, wow. All right, Samarita, just eat, enjoy with your right hand your food, and don't typing. That's all right. Thank you. I believe there's a soul, Daisy. There is a soul. God, a much misunderstood term, God. That's why I always say God, 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 God. The misunderstanding is there, yeah. Look, Daisy, I believe that there's soul. If soul means spirit, if soul means spirit, then what's keeping you alive, man? What's keeping you alive? What's moving you along from day to day, from meal to meal, from sleep to sleep, from idea and idea to feeling? And there is soul. God, human construct, primary school level. Poonam, David, did you ever see any snake or mountain tigers? Yeah, I sometimes see snakes. Occasionally in the hot places, I've seen black cobras, the smaller one, not the king one, the small ones. Every year, 4 or 5 times, I might see like a mountain viper, occasionally a mountain python. I think you call in Hindi ajgar. And many times I've seen green snakes, like a tree snake, a green snake, yeah? Um, I've never seen actually with my own eyes a mountain tiger, Punam, but you know there are tigers living up in the Himalayas and around Asia, and leopards. There are many more leopards. We know there are leopards here. Many years ago in Nepal, Punam, I saw one black leopard. I saw a black leopard, yeah, black leopard, black panther, about 1 o'clock in the morning, full moon, walking in front of me on the road in a guest house in Nepal, about 1 o'clock in the morning. Very strange. The eyes were like a strange yellow color, like some light or something in the eyes, yellow color. Yes, Thakur, people seem to like this. It's cooler tonight, Thakur. I'm feeling in the next 12, 15 hours, we'll have some good rain here. That's how I'm feeling. Daisy Tiger, your unconscious mind is your soul. Unconscious, subconscious, yeah. So you do believe in soul now, do you? Daisy, this universe is a big soup of consciousness. Wow, 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 wow. Thakur is saying, I'm going to play Bugamy. I'm going to play Bugamy New State. What does that mean? Ha ha, Poonam. Poonam's expressing in very nice English here, David. Many visitors to India have cultural shock and very few remain here. Some out of empathy and very few out of curiosity. Some stay out of empathy and even a smaller number out of curiosity. That's beautiful how you say that. That's beautiful how you say that, Poonam, from Himachal Pradesh. Wow. Yes, Amarta, you're saying logically there is no God. Well, look, one thing for sure, the word God and its equivalent in many languages has many different meanings, Samarata. I'm no expert on it, but I can say the word God, the word God does not have a fixed definition. You can't give the word God a fixed definition. You cannot say exactly what it is, you know. Oof. Long, complicated subject, which usually I avoid, you know. He is with everyone as I feel God is inside David. God is goodness inside human beings. Humans are so gods or devils. Yeah, humans themselves are gods or devils. Mm, mm. Well, let's finish in half an hour. I'm going to have some nice free relaxation time after. Yeah, Daisy, there are very deep subjects there. I'm no expert. I'm not much of a philosopher, you know. Daisy, I don't think too much about life. I don't think too much about life. I'm more interested on my simple level of just living, you know. I'm much more interested in just living, just being, yeah. The human mind can be very cunning at times. Thakur saying the ideal temperatures for humans about 27 degrees. We'll say 18 or 19. I like 18, 19 degrees. I don't think too much about these things, Poonam. I'm not a philosopher. I don't think too much on these subjects of philosophy. No, I'm not much interested, honestly. Um, on my own simple level, I'll say it again. I just live a simple life. I'm just living. I'm living. My mind, my thoughts don't control me too much, you know? I'm just living, simply living, being, B-E-I-N-G. I'm just being. Yeah. I stopped thinking on all these subjects many years ago, many years ago. The philosophers can deal in philosophy. Let them deal in philosophy. Let them wonder and wonder and wonder. And let them wander and wander and wander also. Yeah. Getting cool tonight. I'm going to put my socks on after this. Barbary Bob. There's some rain in the air. There's some rain coming here in about number of hours, 12, I don't know how many. I feel it. All right then, Devda. All right. Now, since 2 weeks, I'm putting my sweater on for the first time. Look at this. Hey? Yeah, Poonam, I live a lot of the time. I live in the present moment, Poonam. Desi Tiger, Poonam. I live in the present moment, you know. I control my breath when I can. Breathing, pranayam. I don't think too much about why did I come to this planet? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Will I go to heaven? That's all. It's not important to me, you know. Yeah, I do know some meditation, Desi Chana. I want to call you Desi Chana, Kabuli Chana. Don't mind, yeah? uh, yeah, I know some meditation. Like you, Desi Chana, I know pranayam. I know some pranayam also, yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, excuse me, yeah? Wow. Now, this live streaming getting a bit quiet, isn't it? Getting a bit quiet, and I need some. Poonam, your son is Harish, is it? Eh? Is that your son, Harish? He's a kind of weird guy who likes to talk about political correctness all the time. Oh, yeah, political correctness is, well, he's a kind of weird guy who likes to talk about political correctness all the time. Is that the same political correctness which is the huge enemy of free thought? Is that the same political correctness which is like the hard enemy of free independent thinking? Are we talking about the same PC? Ahmad, hi, your head's hurting, is it? Why is that, Ahmad? I understand, Punam. I see. You're the mother of Harasharam. Bari Bab. Bapri Bab. Yo. Murga. These mosquitoes, they love foreign-born blood. I can't say I'm a foreigner, but foreign-born. I'm just looking up at some previous messages here. Hi, Ganga Devi. Namaste, Ganga Devi ji. आप कैसी हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? माफ कीजिए, मैंने पहले आपका संदेश नहीं देखा नहीं. Ay, Ganga Devi, Hara Hara Gange, Hara Hara Gange, Hara Hara Mahadev. Wow, wow. Yeah, well, you're saying this live regularly for quite some time, I think, like 2 months or something. Ah, heat wave, yeah, it's difficult, isn't it, Ahmad? It's difficult, especially this time, Ahmad, the last time now before the monsoon comes. Hey, Terabab. I recognize that mosquito. That's the same. I recognize its face. Hey, or I might have a rest. Maybe take one paracetamol, Panadol tablet. Son has a very interesting mind, Poonam. He does. Yeah, he does. And he interacts very well with other people on this live stream. We like his messages, they're interesting. Ahmad, currently at the moment, oh, no, I'm not bored. I'm just a bit tired today. Aj raat mein kumbhakaran jaisa so jaunga aaj. About 19 degrees at the moment, Ahmad. I live up here at 6,000 feet altitude. All right, look, it's getting very quiet now. Please send your last messages. Please send your last messages and we'll finish in about 5 or 7 minutes, okay? All right? Ahmad, you're fainting, are you? Well, lie down for a while, man. Ahmad, are you drinking plenty of fluids at the moment? Sounds like a bit of a drama on your side there, a little bit of a drama. Ahmad, are you drinking enough fluids? Bit of a drama going on there. All right, Daisy, did you have your meal tonight yet? Nice talking with you again, Daisy Tiger. Nice to have you here always, always. Wow, wow, wow. Namaste, namaste, shabash, wow, wow, wow. We can talk soon, I'm sure, when the connectivity is better, you know. We will talk, Daisy, before I go to Nepal, I promise. I'm talking to Daisy Tiger, Aditya G, Daisy Tiger, and he's coming back tomorrow night. Yeah, Aditya, in this last 12-day period before I go to Nepal, yeah, I'm going on Monday, June 29. Until then, I'm just doing 3-hour live stream, finishing 9:30, and that's it. I'm having a nice rest, you know. Can't you see Daisy Tiger's name on there? Aditya, because of my, in short, it's a long story, which I'll make very short. I stay in India each time for 1 year continuously over 2 different years, 2 different calendar years, right? 2025, 26. Briefly, very, very briefly. And then the end of this month, I'll be leaving India for 1 year continuously. So in early July 2027, I can come back to India again for 1 year, 1 year continuous stay. Oh, you're losing some of the comments, Aditya. You're losing some of the comments there for some reason, some connectivity. Yes, Aditya, leaving India for 1 whole year. Just as I described, Aditya. Just as I described, yeah. On a tourist visa in India, the government allows us in each calendar year to stay a maximum of 6 months. Yeah, I'm hoping in my old home in Dharman, Nepal, to be continuing live streaming the same time, Aditya. Restarting about July the 2nd, like that. Yeah, yeah. All right, look, it's getting very, very quiet now, and I need some supper. Let's finish right now, okay? Oh yeah, Aditya, I'll miss my my lovely friends and family very, very much. But we can call each other anytime on YouTube, video call, yeah? All right then, now the stream's getting very, very quiet. We're definitely finishing now in 1 minute. Thanks everybody for coming as usual, giving great support. And uh, thanks for your great support and supporting this small channel. And today we just uploaded a new but old video from Nepal. You can see it's about a 15-minute long video, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's from Dharma, Nepal. Okay. All right then. Thanks very much for coming, everybody. I am definitely going right now to have some supper and a good rest. And please come again tomorrow night. Tonight is Sunday. I'll be here again Monday night. I'll be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday, June 27, will be my last live stream currently in India, and I hope to restart after June 27. I hope to restart live streaming from Dharma, Nepal about July 2nd, okay? All right. Okay, Aditya, you'll be coming very rarely from tomorrow. Oh, you're busy, I think. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. Namaste. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you.